Hello guys and welcome to my new video, and today we're going to talk about Virginia and New Jersey, our daily update about races in Virginia and in New Jersey for gubernatorial races, also New York City mayoral. And today I'm going to do an exception because I'm going to talk about the Attorney General race in Virginia because of the controversy that the Democratic candidate got in the recent times. And right now the race sounds like maybe the Republicans will maintain the control on the Attorney General in Virginia, or it could be a close race and ultimately the Democrats will win. But Jay Jones, the Democrat, is not in a good place to start. Abigail Spanberger is going to win. All the Democratic candidates are going to win. He's probably not going to win, and that's disastrous for the Democrats. Okay, in terms of our new update from yesterday, in Virginia, we're at 45% return rate, of course. Now we're at 6,000 more votes that were received by mail, around 20,000 in terms of the early vote, and we got a little bit more than 1.5 thousand votes in terms of requests. This is not looking great for the Democrats in many places in Virginia. Ultimately, I think they're going to win, probably not by the margin they wanted, and that's also important as well. So at first we might see a smaller turnout than we saw in 2021, because even though mail-in vote is getting bigger in terms of returns and also requests, more or less people are voting on election day, so we expect more early vote. In 2021, which is right here, we got in terms of mail-in vote 332,000, okay? And right now we're at 199,000. So we're 99,000. We're almost there. We're more than halfway in. In terms of early vote, we're on track to do what is necessary. My doubt is about the early in the election day vote, because in 2024 we got almost 2.2 million votes election day, okay? Right now, the turnout has been decreasing, okay, and that's a worrying part about, because of, especially for the Democrats. This is in terms of EV margin, early vote margin, between 2024 and 2025. Right now, it was 4.09 in 2024, Kamala won by 5.6 because this increased, but in 2025 was 2.33, okay, and that is important, okay. Now it's almost 2 percentage points down, and that could matter. Probably not in Virginia, but it could matter in New Jersey if the enthusiasm from Virginia goes to New Jersey, okay? But this is ultimately to grow. If this ends at 4 percentage points, or even see at 3, even instead of D plus 7, D plus 4, that could matter, okay? That could matter, but it's still a no-brainer. I still would think that the Democrats are going to win with a 7.5 points margin, but we need to wait, because look, the EV margin was 7.3, Kamala won by 5.6. So if you consider this, you need to take 2 points here. If you take 2 points here, it's gone. It's a complete toss-up. This could be a surprise, actually, for the Republicans in Virginia. Let's move on to New Jersey. New Jersey is more competitive. Right now, as I said in the video yesterday, is expected for the Republicans to lose some percentage in terms of the Republicans to Democrats delta in terms of the return rate, okay? It's expected the Republicans to lose, it's expected the Democrats to gain, and right now we're seeing that from 216 or 218 to 1.23%. So that's a 1.90 percentage points difference, shrink in terms of the Republican advantage. It is expected to continue, okay? So in terms of returns, we're at 340,000. We got 18,000 more, and the Democrats expanded their firewall by 8,000 votes. Okay, and that's what the Democrats need, at least so far. Next week, it's not next week. It's starting in 2028, I think. We're gonna have the so-called in-person early voting. Okay, it voted about 1.2 million votes. 1.2 million votes, yeah, exactly, in 2024. We expect, of course, less than that. But if the Republicans wins the in-person early, Jack Ciattarelli is the next governor. Probably not 100%, but I would say 80%, because Trump lost by 18,000 votes. And this is so important. If he loses, he's gone. But if he wins it, he might have a chance. And the Democrats are desperate because they don't want that. In terms of New York, this was the race in 2021. Curtis Will got 28%. Of course, he's going to get less than that. But Eric Adams is going to get like 16 or 18. and Eric Adams got 67%. Of course, Eric Adams is not going to run for re-election, at least that's what he said. But in terms of the map, a subscriber told me that I should have the colors, okay, so it's easier to see the margins. I did the new map with the margins, okay. And yeah, so let's start with Virginia. You do have some flips from 2024 to 2025 in Virginia. These counties here, there's some flips here. This one is a flip, that's one as well. But the key point is, I said Democrats plus 70% in Arlington and Alexandria, and in Richmond is probably by 80%. But I said 70 because I want to also put Norfolk and yeah, so yeah. This is a very important region for the Republicans just across the border with West Virginia, as you know. But the key point, if the Republicans are really going to pull this out in Virginia, which I really doubt it, they need to run it up, not run it up, they need to make it very competitive in Chesterfield. I know I have a caller here as plus 50, but I would say Abigail Spanberger is going to get 56 or something here. If she can get 51, the Republicans are probably in a great shape to win the state. The problem is, this is Virginia. This is not a competitive state, I would say. It's a lean Democratic state, even though it's sometimes competitive. Trump lost by 6, but it's very tough. I mean, this is supposed to be a Democratic year, and the opposition party should be more energized to vote against the party in the White House that usually have these two states vote, okay? But right now, if the Democrats are really going to have a huge night, this is also important, the Democrats are going to win Spotsylvania County. Just right here, they're going to win this if they have a great night, okay? You need to have, and possibly also York County. I do have a mistake in the map, I just want to say, because somebody probably goes to the comment section will say this, but York County is right here, it's not Republicans plus 60%, it's that Republicans plus 50%. Okay, that's a mistake, I'm sorry. Probably can have another mistake or so because I did this very quickly because, having videos daily is not easy, okay? And then I'm gonna move to New Jersey, okay? And yeah, I do predict Ocean County, which is right here, to be Republicans plus 70%. If that is true, Jack Shirley might be within 2, which is what I think right now. I think Jack Shirley will be within 3, 3, I would say. But we expect some flips if the Republicans are actually going to win New Jersey, which we don't know yet. Bergen County usually votes with the state as a whole, slightly more Republican than the state as a whole. If this flips, the Republicans are going to have a great night, and also Burlington County usually votes the state as a whole, but it's lean slightly more Democratic. So you do have 2 counties that usually has the trend of the state, but one is more Republican and another one is more Democratic. Okay, and then the Democrats need to run it up in Essex County and in Hudson County. It's Jersey City and Newark, but I think Newark, not Newark. It's interesting. I love the American people. I do love it. I do love them. And this is New York City, as you can see here. Some people from New York say, "Oh, the Staten Island should be part of New Jersey." I'm just kidding. Okay, don't take this too seriously. And I'm predicting that Zohran Mamdani is going to win 4 boroughs of New York, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, and Brooklyn, and Andrew Cuomo to win Staten Island. Okay, I do think if Andrew Cuomo has a better night than people expect, which I don't think, but we'll see, he can win. He can win Bronx, which is curious because it's the working class borough of New York. So this is our prediction for today. Tomorrow we're not gonna have a daily update, okay? Because it's of course it's Saturday, and I won't be available to record a new video. But we're gonna have a video starting at the same time, not the same time because this video is gonna be released at 1 p.m. Eastern, but the new video of tomorrow is gonna be released at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So the usual time, apart from this very special videos I'm making just on track to the election. Today is 17th of October. We are less than, I would say, 18 days until the election. I hope to see you soon tomorrow, on Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to have a video, and don't forget to tune in November 4th, starting at 6:45 p.m. Our live stream, our one big beautiful live stream covering everything in this 3 elections, also California Proposition 50. We're going to have a new update about it in the next video on Sunday. So don't forget to subscribe and leave your like, and we'll see you. Thank you.